Here's a video showing a quick and dirty fix for a spun shaft where you've got a ball race, a sealed bearing, and the centre has spun on the shaft. Now if that happens, instead of being a tight fit, the bearing will wobble around. So you've got two options. You can make up a new shaft, which can be a lot of work because this one's left hand thread on one end. We can machine down where the bearing goes and put a collar on it, machine up a collar to fit between the shaft. I mean, you could go down to that thickness there from this thickness here, but that's not a terribly good idea anyway. I mean, it'll do the job, but you know, you've got two chances of things slipping. Then you've got the collar could slip or the bearing centre could slip. So there is another way, and the other way is you use a knurling machine, a knurling fitter, and you knurl the area of the shaft where the bearing centre is going to go, and that will quite often be enough to expand the shaft, because when you knurl it, the compression of into the shaft, the metal, not only does it go into the shaft, it forces metal away from the shaft, so that knurling will quite often be enough to do the job. So we'll do it to see how it works on this one. So you set your knurl up, bring it in, put yourself on the coarsest feed you've got, slowest speed you've got as well. Bring in your knurl to the centre, screw her down, see how she goes till she just make contact. Bring her back, go up a quarter of a turn, or quarter to a half of a turn depending on how much knurling you have to do. Bring it back in and you'll feel it bite into the shaft. Put your lathe into the feed position and turn it on as you wind it in. Bring it into centre again, and it will, being on feed, it will feed across the... No, that bloody thing's not going to go. We'll have another go. Didn't quite line that up properly. Come in again. Right. Put it on the feed, get it on the centre. Now we're right. Back it off a bit more. I'm knurling pretty heavy on this because this is really bad, this end. The lathe is really struggling. Okay, so there's our knurling there. Now we'll see how our bearing goes. That won't go on, so that'll have to be a press-on fit now. So that will do the job. To be safe, it's a good idea to put Loctite on there, or you can get bearing, Loctite also make a bearing gap filler. You could put some of that on. Pressing it on may be good enough. It may, that is going to be pretty snug, you can't slide that on. There's no way that'll go over. So there you go, there's a cheap and dirty trick to recover a section of shaft that's been spun in a bearing centre, and that could last the life of the machine now. It does a pretty good job. It's way better than trying to centre. I've seen people centre punch around. Well, that's going to get it a regular expansion effect, whereas with knurling you will get a regular expansion effect. The shaft is almost certainly spun fairly evenly in most cases that I've come across, and so there you go, quick and dirty. Quite often it will do the job, save you making up a new shaft, and it can be just enough to get you out of the hole you're in. Okay, so there you go, a quick and dirty fix. See ya.